washing dishes. Washing dishes so that you look good and clean, and it's possible to have a good day. Everyone can have a good day and do some good during life or during the day. See, it's easy. Every good tree has good fruits in good season, sometimes in season and out of season. So every good tree has good fruits, in season and sometimes even out of season. It may have like random or whatever the seeds or the fruits of a good tree can be stored for other seasons. So you can have fruit in season and out of season. You can have fruit in season and out of season. See, every good tree. Same as every good person. Every good person can do good. So maybe watch this is like I'm doing, or like read. I was reading this book. It's called the 5 Habits of Highly Effective People. Powerful Lessons in Personal Change by Stephen R. Covey. And I have a little notebook here that for this year. This is make it happen, and make your success happen, and be a good person, be a good human being from a good family, hopefully. And even if there are issues in the family, at least figure out how to do good and how to make good choices and how to develop your own good potential, discover your own great potential and actualize it. And then you can work on maybe every day good nuggets of wisdom, or good values, or good culture, or good whatever it is that you do at work, whatever you do that you do at school, whatever it is that you do it with your family, or what you do in the community, or whatever it is that someone does in leadership role, or in whatever areas of life. Could be cleaning the floor, could be like washing dishes, could be like another is engineer, another is doctor, another is lawyer, another one is a student, another one is a teacher, another one is so many roles in life. See, another one is a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home parent, or like another one is not able to work, they have disabilities or whatever. I have my own disabilities. I got hit by a truck somewhere there, and so I walk with a limp like that. See, sometimes when it's really cold, I need a walking stick because I need extra support. See, like Canada gets really, really cold sometimes in winter, or when it rains or whatever. So the seasons change and whatever. And so we all need extra support here and there, or a little bit here and there, in various ways. You may not have disability. You may not be like 60 heading to 70 like I am. You may be younger. You may be like in middle life. You may be a little child. You may be like whatever stage of life, or a senior retired person like myself. Here I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia province of Canada, and North America. So there are these opportunities here. There's a nice kitchen. I don't own the house, but I rent a small room here. It's about 5, 8 or 9 or 10 roommates from different countries, from very good families, all of us here. Most of the Canadians are from very good families. It's a multicultural community hosted by the Aboriginal people here, but most of the other people are from all around the world, different countries, different culture, different heritage. It's a multicultural country. Similar to the US, or similar to many other countries, including Kenya, where I was raised. It's a lot of multiculturalism in various countries, but each country has its own unique characteristics, same as each person, same as each tree, and every good tree has good fruits. Every good tree has good fruits. Every tree can be taken care of in a good way to produce good fruits, unless there's a big issue, toxic issue, like it's just like in a terrible state, but it can be still be maintained in that state and to have a good outcome or good experience in life. It's the same as human beings. We all have different types of what do you say, potential, and different types of what do you say, different types of what do you call it, abilities, different types of this, different types of skills, different types of interests. So each and everyone has that. Each and everyone has whatever it is that they are working on, or whatever dreams, goals, and objectives. So each and everyone has that. See, and each and everyone has food they like to eat. I like to have soup and other simple things that I make. See, I grew up in a very simple community in Kenya, in East Africa, Kenya, and Konoin constituency, Bomet County. Shout out to all the people of Bomet, all the people of Kenya, East Africa. And yeah, so my mom and my parents have a small farm there, and so I just grew up appreciating just simple good food and simple lifestyle and simple this and the other. So my lifestyle choices are very, very simple. Sometimes I get weird as the people in Canada, because like I have this. It's not I'm not the only one that has that, but everyone has their own uniqueness. So coming to a community like this, some people come as refugees, others come as business people, others come to school, others come to this, and I came here to study my master's degree in Dalhousie University many years ago, 25 years ago, about almost 26 now. And it was too expensive and whatever. And so I dropped out of Dalhousie, and then I went to St. Mary's. So I did a short program. So I studied for about 3 months in Dalhousie. Then I went to St. Mary's University, studied for like, I tried to do a diploma there in human resource. From the masters, I decided, let me do a simple thing like a diploma. So, but it was still too expensive. And it was not easy to get jobs in 2000, the year 2000. This is now year 2025, but 2026 now, so that's 26 years ago. So the time the university students were not allowed to work outside the university. It was just like it's like you're given a stamp on your not allowed to work outside the university when you're coming from into Canada. I don't know if they still do that these days. At least now it's easier. They have work permits. They have they need the people to work in restaurants, to work in all these other jobs, and work in healthcare, work in different areas in the society. So because now the economy is growing. When I came, it was just over less than it was around maybe 500,000 to 700,000 people around there. It wasn't, I don't think it was a million yet. Now it's like over a million, heading to I think maybe 1.5 or maybe, who knows, maybe 2 million, who knows how many. It's around, it's 1 million and something, not yet 2 million people in Halifax. So for a city, it's a pretty small city relatively. So in every place, in every family, in every community, in every culture and heritage, there are good things about it, there are not good things about it. In every society, there's good, there's not good about it. So it's good to be able to like just look at the holistic part of it and appreciate the good, and also talk about the things that are not good, so that we can improve, we can change, we can adjust, we can how are we going to change if we don't address the things that are problems? How are we going to like are we going to innovate if we don't identify the young ones that have great potential, or like whatever stage in life? They could be young, they could be retired people like me, or they could be like people in midlife, or they could be little children, whatever. Imagine if we bullied all the children. Imagine if we yelled at them. Imagine if we beat them up. Imagine if all of them were like destroyed in a war, like with the explosion of some kind of nuclear bomb, or like, I don't know, some meteorite or whatever hit the earth, and we all like pulverized, whatever. Or like, I don't know, those are extreme examples, but I'm just giving an illustration of if we do not develop the potential and appreciate the potential of each other, then then society will collapse in itself, you see. But in nature has it in that society kind of like human society has these checks and balances. It heals itself, or like it self-regulates. And then there's also things like government that help to manage that, and then there's organizations that there are rules and regulations. There's culture and heritage values, moral values, all these good etiquette and esteem and self-esteem, personal choices, all this good stuff help to kind of regulate society, and just help people get along, because like people are different. We are raised by different parents. We are raised by I need to put something on that so it doesn't like bend it. So we are raised by different parents. So like in a society, just for people to help people get along. So there's this regular it should be common sense. Hey, respect each other. Hey, I don't know, get along. Hey, whatever. See, I mean, those are basic things that are taught to every child, or like every child learns in every family or culture and heritage. See, but to be this is 7 habits of highly effective people. To be effective, to be efficient, to be excellent in whichever personal way, in whichever lifestyle, in whichever country, in whichever family, in whichever turn off this light. I'm going to clean that a little bit, so it's clean for the next. Now it's tidy for the next person. So to be able to have some kind of reasonable way of living together in society. So there's this code of conduct, or like things like that, professionalism, and or constitution that stipulates this and that. Or like I don't know, the moral things that say, love your father and mother, do not kill, do not steal, do not do this, and honor thy parents, all this or whatever, or like love your neighbor, yes, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be like from that. It could be like from the Buddhism that has things like karma and stuff like that. It could be like the simplicity of life of Confucianism or Zoroastrianism, or it could be like even simpler than that, to the ones of the European culture, where they have teachings of Plato and Socrates and Dante and William Shakespeare and other philosophers and other artists, other amazing artists, Van Gogh and all those other people. See, so many other things. Or if you go to Middle East, there's like Muhammad, Jesus, and all these other people that teach good values and good this and that, plus other people like Einstein and or people like Malala. There's a young lady there called Malala that talks about the rights of girls and women. And so I'm just giving out random examples. You go to Europe, there's people like Mother Teresa that like teach about helping the poor. She practiced it, and there's people like that suffered a lot, like Princess Diana, but she was also kind-hearted and stuff like that. I'm just giving random examples. If you go to North America, there's like people like what's good examples? People like Lincoln and Jimmy Carter, and that did a lot of good. Either both as leaders, because the leaders do a lot of things, but I'm just giving random examples about people that do kindness or whatever. Everyone has their moments of kindness, or like I don't know, different emotions, different this, different that. Doesn't mean like kind-hearted people are always kind-hearted. Doesn't mean like mean people are always mean. Even the meanest person is kind-hearted to themselves, and their family cares for their ideas and their whatever it is that they are doing. Or I mean, like even someone like Adolf Hitler had a girlfriend or whatever, and he hopefully cared for her, and he cared about building a great Germany or whatever it is. He may or may not have done it in a good way, you see, but he cared about something, so we all care about something or whatever, or some things. And so there's this every good tree has good fruits. I turn off this light, save the energy for the landlord. And all of us and the earth and the environment. Same as a good environment cares for us. It's like Mother Earth. Mother Earth care for us. Mothers provide us food, they provide us water, provide us energy, all the resources we need. We don't pay Mother Earth for that. We don't pay our parents to be born. We don't do that. Well, we appreciate them if we want, but we don't feel like we can just leave it alone and don't give a shit, just leave it alone, see? Whatever. See, or a mixture. Sometimes you appreciate them, so it's just human. There's no perfect person. There's no like, what do you say, angel among humanity. We are all human. Some may be better than others in other ways, or more reasonable, or more mean, or more greedy, or more corrupt, or more family-centered, or more rebellious, or more, who knows, there are all kinds of, or the same person can have different qualities at the same time. So there are different types of people here. So you're just having a cup of tea here. All kinds of different types of characteristics, whatever. But the important thing today we're talking about is a good tree will have, I don't know if you can see trees here, you can see them through this window. Let's go show an example of a tree. Let me just move this up here. Maybe I can do that. Let's make it easier. So that good tree will have what? Good fruits. See? Let's do that. See? Let me make this happen. Just show you an example of a tree here. Here, come into a window, so you can see a good tree here. Will have good fruits. See? These ones don't have leaves yet. It's kind of rainy a little bit today, so but you can see the tree there. A good tree will have good fruits. This one is not in season, but it still have life in it. It still looks, it doesn't, no leaves, no flowers, no nothing. It's just the beginning of spring, so it's still a little chilly and cold. It's not just this one. You can see all the trees do not have leaves yet. See, there. See, but within it, let's try and zoom in, and we can see what's happening in the trees. See, I don't know if you can see that, but it may not be visible there in the trees. I'll show you some of the grass here. Look at the grass at the back there. See, they're starting to get green. See, you can see the plants there getting a little more green. See. So the life is coming in. There's life in there. So a good tree will have good fruits in season, and out of season. And we can store the fruits. We can like save them. I'll put this here. But a good example is this one. My roommate has these plants here. So this one was able to live through the winter because it's indoors. See, this one is an empty pot. He's preparing it for this seedling, one of the seedlings here. See, so this one was able to have fruit or life in season and out of season. See, if it was outside, it would not have survived the winter. And I want to show you something beautiful here. See, the fruit are in season, out of season is starting out into beautiful flowers already. See, or beautiful fruit, or beautiful whatever it is that this plant has. See, so a good tree will have good fruits if we develop our character, our personal families, or ourselves, or I don't know, take good care of the house, take good care of whatever it is, whether it's like someone's vehicles or someone's this or someone the other, wherever it is, then we can, or the road, or I don't know, just like if you're like outside and doing some what's this It's called gardening. So you're doing gardening with a hose or whatever it is, or you're just chilling outside in the backyard there, just like taking it easy, whatever it is that we do, we can do it in a good way, and have good results, good outcomes, be good human beings, and be have goodness come out of it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like at least make that effort. You can make that effort. It's not pressuring everybody to be good. So, like I said, we all have our moments here and there, or some a little more, some a little less, some a little worse, some a little this, a little whatever, or more worse, or less, whatever. See, or worse by choice, or good by choice, or this and the other. So there are these different aspects of human nature. See, it's raining today outside. See, you can see the raindrops there. Anyways, so just showing you how, just sharing how it's a good tree will have good fruits in season, in out of season, or whatever. See, and so that's a general concept here. It's make an effort to be good people, to be encourage each other, inspire each other, learn from mistakes. We all make mistakes and correct them, and or whatever, or if they are not correctable, just figure out how to live with the situation or whatever it is, and or whatever other aspects, the Rhine life, see, the I will see here is something called the fire extinguisher. So it has these instructions here of how to deal with a fire situation. So life is like that. Got to be prepared for situations, whatever situation. This one is for the heat. Is for like adjusting the what is called the heat or whatever. This thing is not zooming in properly, so just leave it. I don't know, it's my grip or whatever. Just try this with the hand, maybe that will work. Oh yeah, it works. Yeah. See, this one is for heat. So it has like instructions there about humidity, about this, about control and this. So same as this one. See, and it has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. This is for extinguishing fire. This one is for controlling the heat or whatever in the house. See, it's all these standards. These are standards that are set by the Canadian regulations of house and this and the other. See, and it says here how to use it. It says you go here and you see, it says hold upright, pull the string, stud back, and this and then aim the fire, and then squeeze, and then it says do not. There's some other instructions there, do nots or conditions or whatever, and then there's a pressure gauge or whatever. See, this is a requirement in many of the, I think all the houses or many of the houses, whatever. See, in Canada, so every other country, every other place has their own rules and regulations or standards and this and that. See. And so in our lives too, we have something called character, personal character. Personal character determines our perspective of the world and how to use things, how to be clean, how to be naughty, how to miss what you can do, what we cannot do. I don't know. It's just personal choice, personal character, personal preferences, personal this, personal the other. See, I live here with about 8 or 10 roommates, and each of them has their own different character, and all of them come from different families, different cultures. Some are from I'm from Africa, there's some from Asia, there's some from Caribbean, there's some from Europe, there's some from where else? Other parts of the world. So different people, all kinds of people in the world, see. But each and everyone is a human being. All human beings are similar. We all want to eat, want to sleep, and want to be safe. And also, we want to have good relationships. We want to have good experience in life, just to have a good day. See, then there are different abilities, different financial ability, different education level, different reasoning capacity, different this, different objectives, see, and different intentions of people. So, and even the same person may have a mix of that, see. Anyways, so a good tree will have good fruits. This is a fruit here from a tree, see? So fruit is a pear. So a good tree will have good fruits in season or out of season. This is made from sugar. It's a fruit. It's just syrup, syrup, and it's made from sugar. Sugar is a fruit. See, I think sugar is made from sugar. See, and the other products here and food and milk and that stuff. I don't want to go open the fridges. I don't use these fridges here. They don't belong to me. They belong to the landlord, but the roommates use them. I don't use these ones. See, I live a very simple life myself. See, but it's just me. My life still has its own complications in its own way. See, when you're living a simple life, it has the challenges of humanity is the same. Even if one is rich, one is poor, one is milkless, one is homeless, one is has disabilities, one is senior, one is midlife professional, one is well educated, not well educated. We all go through similar life experiences. And we just have a little more resources or less, or who knows what the other hides. Some evade tax, some do the tax properly, some whatever, who knows. But at the end of the day, we're just human beings. All of us. We're all children of Mother Earth. All of us. And each and every one is just like a little child who just wants to have a good day, good experiences in life. In whichever way, whatever each one is doing, in whichever way each one is gifted, in whichever way each one has ability to develop their potential, hopefully actualize it and achieve their dreams, discover your great potential, in whichever way possible. Hopefully it's a good way, see. Then come up with just ideas like this, make some peanut butter, put it in a bottle, and then sell it and make some money. Grow the peanut butter or buy it, recycle it, grind it, whatever, who knows. There's so many ideas. Or you can grow fruit or make pear jam or make pear, pie, or you can use this to make, open a cafe and like just have some kind of dining or whatever, or you can like I don't know, open a store and sell some of this stuff here, whatever it is, these spoons and hand warmers, or you can be a chef and make food with a pot. You can be like who knows, any other job, or like for like if one is not able to, then I don't know, get the support you need to just get food and get good mental health and good whatever services there in society, community, depending on the country, or like support from the local community and support from families, or even support from just kind-hearted people, random people here and there. See, I used to be homeless myself for like about 5 years. I lived on the street, even though I came here for my master's degree, and my goal was to study and get a PhD. I wanted to get 2 master's degrees and a PhD. See, and I'm still working towards the PhD and all that, and the masters and the PhD. It's a lifelong process. Yeah, see, Martin, this gentleman called Nelson Mandela, he wrote a book called "It's a Long Walk to Freedom." See, it's a long walk to freedom. There are steps and stages, and sometimes you go 5 steps forward, you come back 1, and then you see all kinds of challenges in life, all kinds of opportunities, joys, and all these emotions and all these things that go on in life. See, at the end of the day, we all just want to have a good experience in every day, every moment, as best as possible. One may be sick in the hospital, and they just want to be just have a caring nurse and a caring doctor and a caring services. One may be a professional at work, they want to be treated well at work. One may be in the community, they want to be treated well in the community. See, or one may be in a family, and they want to be treated well in the family, in the home, or in an apartment like this, or whatever, or in school. We want our children or any other child to be treated well. In Canada, we say every child matters. Or sometimes they would say Aboriginal children matter. Others say black children matter, African children here in Canada, because sometimes they are mistreated a lot. See, it just happens. It's just how society is. It's not It happens in different countries too. There may be other issues in other countries too. Just talk about here because I live in Canada. I'm a Canadian. I'm a Nova Scotian, proud Nova Scotian, proud nice Canadian. Happy to be Canadian. Happy to be Nova Scotian. Anyway, every tree has good fruit.